It's about a year ago to the day that we stood here and we went through this last year. And I go sort of through it every year. It don't change much, trust me, it don't. But I think it's very important as a group, we have a target and we adhere to that target. And I think this time last year, one or two people look at me thinking, first time in the league, we're going to get playoffs, is he mad? We've come up short, just as a group. We ain't coming up short this year, trust me, no way. No way we're coming up short. We've done too much work in, too much effort in pre-season. There's going to be good days, there's going to be bad days. But as a group of players and a group of staff, we have to get this club into League One. And it starts by getting into the playoffs. That is a minimum. So get it in your heads that it's just going to be, oh, we see how each game goes, each week goes, all of that. We are hitting our targets every month. We are setting out a plan and we're going to adhere to the plan as a group. Not the 11, not the 18, not just them, not just you, all of us. This is how we're going to go about it. Project 73, that is what we're calling it. That is our strap line. Every time we win, I want to hear you lot say Project 73. I want it to be embedded in your heads, embedded. Because 73 points get you in the playoffs, 100%. Maybe fractionally less, but that guarantees you a spot in the playoffs. When you boys and this club get in the playoffs, it's a done job, I'm telling you. There'll be no one better equipped than me, you lot, us, to get out of this league. I'll tell you that now. These are non-negotiables for us as a football club. I've been through this every meeting so far. We can't come away from all of this. All of this stuff is a given. You cannot be late. You cannot have no work ethic. You cannot not put no effort in. All of this, energy, attitude, passion, coachable, that is a given. So that is us. Don't come away from that. And if you see one of your teammates coming away from it, remind him. Big on this, I keep ramming this down your throat. We've got to have a respect culture in this building. We respect these people. They are as much as us as we are with them. Don't lose sight of the respect around this football club. Because you will spend more time here, believe it or not, and we probably do believe it, than you will at home. So you have to treat this place and these people like your family. Whether you like it or not, you'll spend more time with me probably than you will with your missus. Playoffs, best in the club's history, FA Trophy winners, National League playoffs, all of that, that's all gone. Some of you have been on this journey with me before. It's a good journey. You become a bit of a hero at a club. Make sure it's the most important thing, that you leave a mark on this football club. You leave a mark with these people, with your legacy being here, that you was one of the team that got them promoted. Some of you have already done that with getting them promoted out of the league, out of the National League into the league. Fantastic. If that's your ceiling point, then you need to move on. If that's your ceiling point, because that's not my ceiling point. My ceiling point is way, way above this. So we've got to make sure that all of us act like League One footballers. Just wanted to remind you of the little journey, right? You're going to have to bear with me on this. It's 4 or 5 minutes, but I think it's very important. And I'm probably the worst at it, of keep pushing forward and pushing you forward and pushing you forward and never reflecting on what we've done already. And it's a good reminder of the good, the graft, the togetherness, all of the stuff that gets you success.
Still time going on. And we've just heard the cheers on the pitch. There's cheers across the ground. That confirms it. Bromley are in the playoffs.
Here's Alabi, opportunity to run at York here. James Alabi into the box, still Alabi. Can he go for the shot? Lift it up. And James Alabi finishes York City off. And Bromley are going to Wembley.
Including half of non-league finals day. The 53rd FA Trophy. This one for Whiteley to get after. It's Corey Whiteley. It's Cheek. It's 1-0. Bromley take the lead. Michael Cheek, who got 2 in the quarters, 2 in the semis, and now he's got 1 in the final. Bromley are beating Wrexham. It's all over, and Bromley have done it. It's worthy Distance on that, flicked on into a dangerous area, and it's in! And they're away! Right place, right time! And the teenager with the goal that puts Bromley in front. Played against Lewis Smith, a check of the watch. And Bromley are playoff semi-finalists, and that's how good it feels for Andy Woodman and co. A game in which they had to come from the semi-final lineup is complete. And Bromley's quest to play in the Football League for the first time in their history goes on. That particular dream is over now for this season. But Woking, what a season they've had, the Cards. Ultimately ends in disappointment, but Bromley march on out of it. Whiteley holding off Osborne, and Weston! That is a stunning goal! And this is quite the turnaround from Woodman's Bromley. They are blowing Altrincham away in this second half. Bromley are going to Wembley. Miles Weston with a double.
And it's a real interesting final now. Solihull Moors against Bromley for a place in the Football League that these sides haven't done before.
So Wembley in all its splendour for what is a special and rare occasion. A fixture that we can say with surety is the biggest in the history of both clubs involved. Bromley and Solihull Moors each hope to grace the Football League for the first time. Their eyes on such a coveted prize. EFL status so sought after and hard-earned. Today, one of them will join the 92. For the other, it will be a huge opportunity missed. At this level of the game, the stakes don't get any higher. Can he get his second here of the day? He can! Thumped it home! And Bromley are back in front of one. Can Smith do it again? Lavany this time. Saved again! Smith is inspired! The man wearing the armband. Can he do it? Can he be the hero? Webster for Bromley. Scores! Bromley are promoted! History made by Andy Woodman and his players. A Football League club for the first time in their 132-year history. The man who scored the penalty that has sent them to the Football League for the very first time. It will be lifted with Andy Woodman, and it means that Bromley are a Football League club for the very first time in their history. The most special of moments. One to savour for.
Clever ball from Ben Thompson, and turning into a great ball. Danny Imre darted across the line with that decision. It's the end for Solihull, and Bromley are into the third round for the first time in their history.
Collected here by Whiteley, finds himself very quickly surrounded. Congreve able to collect. Oh, and Congreve to score! From nowhere, Bromley's first attack of the match, Cameron Congreve. Bromley from League Two stuns St James's Park inside the first 10 minutes.
That's a little taste of what we've had, and that should inspire you like you've never been inspired, in my opinion. That's how many training days? It's not too much now, is it? 159 training sessions. You have to make sure you smash those 2 blocks. You have to start well, and you have to go through that winter months of getting those points. It's so important. Don't lose sight of that. 40 Saturdays up and down the country, making sure you turn up, you perform. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. What you're not going to have is days where you don't fancy it, or days where you don't care. We always care. We always make sure we give it everything, every single match. If it don't go for us, we can look each other in the eye and say it weren't our day. But I'm telling you, we're going to have more of our days than not. So make sure, if it ain't your day, you're still grafting your nuts off. You know what? Barnet have got their plan. Shrewsbury have got their plan. So you've got to be better than all of them. You've got to be more driven. You've got to find a way every time to win. Every time. Every time not to get beat. Every time. And at the end of every month, you've got to hit that block. Get the first block done. I'm telling you, this is one of the biggest blocks this first month and the Christmas month. Make sure you hit that target. We've got this. And I believe you can do it. I've got no doubt. So look at this squad. Look at these people. We're a better squad than we were last year. We're better equipped than we were last year. We're a much better team. All of us. Staff, you, these people. All of us. We're better equipped. Trust me, we're going up gears this year. We're going up levels, all of you. We're going up levels to make sure we hit 73 points. And that is us. Project 73. All of these people will be working behind the scenes to make sure we've got everything. You've got to deliver. Unfortunately, it's on you and me to deliver. And I'm telling you, I'll look you all in the eye. I looked you in the eye when we was in National League. I said we'd get out of it. I looked you in the eye last year. I said we'd get out of it. We fell short. You're going to have to run through walls. You're going to have to make sure you do some ugly stuff out there. You're smart. You work hard. And you don't lose sight of what the target is. I wish you all the best for the season. I think we're going to have a good year. We're going to have good days, bad days. I say that. Stick together. That is the ingredient of this football club. That everyone is together. Everyone. And that is me. Good luck. Let's go and smash it. That's us.